Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to recreate this zombie girl look. It's actually very easy to do, and you only need a few products that are probably already in your makeup collection, so it's perfect for last minute if you're wondering what to do for Halloween this year. Alright, so let's get started. You want to begin with a clean face, and as for the hair, you can either wear a super cool wig or just go with your natural bedhead look, hence the look I was obviously going for here. And I did also burn myself recently with my curling wand. Looks like some sort of rash, so I figured it would go really well with this whole zombie look. First, you want to use a moisturizer. This one is from e.l.f. It's called the Daily Hydration Moisturizer. It works the best under makeup. The only problem I have with it is that darn top, every time the pump stops working on me and I want to throw it across the freaking room. Besides that, I love it because it doesn't have the nasty greasy feel that a lot of heavier moisturizers do. It gives my skin all that hydration it needs by just absorbing right in, and it honestly feels amazing. Today I was feeling on the drier side thanks to this cold winter air, so I just went in with Paula's Choice Moisture Renewal Oil Booster, a must-have, absolute must-have in my skincare routine. This stuff will transform your skin, gets rid of any dry spots, and it keeps them from coming back all day. I recommend using just about 2 to 4 drops for the entire face, or you can just apply it wherever needed on certain spots. I have a brain! I have a brain! Okay, sorry, I'm just like really excited about that. Alright, back to the makeup. This is Bareminerals Prime Time. It is a foundation primer that will even out the texture of your skin. It prevents flakiness, dryness, and it basically gives the skin that smooth look so the foundation applies more flawlessly and looks fresh longer. Use the lightest color you own. I mixed my Makeup Forever HD foundation in number 115 with the new Smashbox Camera Ready BB Water. I have it in Fair for extra hydration because when using a lighter foundation, it can be really hard to get that full coverage out of it, so you may need to apply 2 to 3 layers, and since you guys know my skin's very dry, I definitely need a lot more hydration if I'm going to be doing that, so I love mixing these two together. Don't forget also to blend this down the neck, the chest, and shoulders if they are going to be showing. I guess to make it easier on yourself, you could always wear a turtleneck. That's cool too. It is currently freezing where I live, so that might be a good idea. To brighten the face even more, use a concealer that is even lighter than your foundation. This one is called NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Apply it under the eyes, center of the nose, center of the forehead, center of the chin, and then blend it out with your foundation brush. Now you'll need to set all the makeup in place. This is a great option for lighter makeup. It's called Too Faced Primed and Poreless Powder. It instantly turns foundation into high definition makeup by giving it a nice silky translucent finish. It honestly disappears the look of pores, which is why I love it, and fine lines too. It's completely weightless and it just helps to lock everything down. Fill in your brows with whatever you like to use. This is just a pencil from IT Cosmetics, and then I shaped everything out with my concealer brush. Use a black liner that is preferably waterproof, so that way it won't crease on you. This is the Sephora pencil liner in black. You want to line this all over the lid of your eyes from the inner to the outer corners, and also tight line as well. Stop right before the crease. Black liner can get pretty crazy, so less is always more. I wanted this look even blacker though, and also to give it some hydration because it's kind of hard to blend out that pencil. So I used a black gel liner for this part, and I just kind of patted it right over top. If you're using a kohl liner that's a bit creamier, then you can totally skip this step. Now you want to take a matte light brown shade called Latte. This is from Geek. Of course, you can find something similar like this in your makeup collection, or if you have like a BH Cosmetics palette, that would be perfect. All the shades I'm using are from Geek, and all of them are matte. Matte shades are always nice when creating these type of looks because it'll give the most realistic effect. I'm using a small tapered blending brush, blending it back and forth through the crease first to help blend out the black, and then I'm slowly starting to apply it all over to lock everything in place and prevent creasing. This one has strong red undertones. It's called Cherry Cola from Geek. It's such a beautiful shade. Apply this into the crease. Start from the outer half first, blend out the edges with a clean blending brush, and then you can go in and apply even more, working your way slowly into that inner crease and blend once again. I'm just going back and forth with my brushes till it looks as intense as I wanted it to be. Next, pick up a dark matte brown. This one has subtle purple undertones. It's called Americano, also from Makeup Geek. Work this into the outer V of the eye, right under that crease. This will help to really deepen things up and create more dimension. As for the lower lash line, you just want to use the same eyeshadows. I'm starting with Cherry Cola first, which is the lighter of the two darker shades we used. I am building this underneath the eyes. You basically want to find the dark circle of your eye and focus the shadow there. We're trying to exaggerate what you normally would want to make hide or go away. And then I'm going in again with Americano to deepen the lash line even further. And tightline using your waterproof black eyeliner pencil on the top and bottom lashes. It's hard, honestly, to see the lashes anyway, since the look is so dark, especially on that top lid, but I just went ahead and applied 2 coats of Benefit They're Real mascara. It gives a nice lift to the lashes, and it is a very long-wearing formula. However, it does smear pretty bad on me when I use it on my small lower lashes, so instead I like to use my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara for that, which is amazing, by the way. If you've never tried it, you should. You absolutely should. It is one of the best lower lash mascaras ever because it's so tiny, you can get every single lash, and of course, no smearing. You want to use the same shadows when contouring the rest of the face. Again, keep it matte, and you want to start light first and then get darker to add deepness and dimension to the areas that you want more details. It's important to not go overboard with these darker colors. If you want more color, use the lighter shade to give that, and always bring the darker ones through last. So this is Latte, bringing that through the cheekbones, also around the outer corner of the eyes, up through the forehead. And I'm sculpting my nose slightly with it too. This is just a foundation brush from BH Cosmetics. I wanted to use something that had a nice fine point to it so I could really direct the shadow where I wanted it to be. All of this work is going to make your face look sunken in. As you can tell here, it's going to exaggerate the bone structure of your face. I only applied Americano, which is that darker deep brown, very close to the hairline to sculpt things out, but you don't want to bring this too close to the center of the face. So now we're going to work on that gash right above the forehead, or right on the forehead, on the top of it. I started again with lighter shades, started working in those warmer shades, then started working in that black gel liner. The whole look I was going for is a sunken in, almost like I broke my skull and you can see inside of it. So the darker, the better for me, since I didn't have any prosthetic or tissue or liquid latex to work with today. Also, if you're going to be doing this, you want to make sure that that hairline cannot be seen. It'll help it look more realistic that way. So yeah, I did kind of paint my hair a little bit with black gel liner. And lastly, to finish up the wound, I went in with Cocoa Bear. So this one is also matte. It's like a warm medium brown, just on that very outer corner, and blended everything together. And now comes the blood. Woo! This is seriously like my favorite part. I love this. I got these capsules from the Spirit store. I just cut open the smaller end with my scissors and gently squeezed a few drops onto the darkest part of the wound, and I let it drop all over me. I let it drop all the way down my face, like onto my cheek, without touching it. And then you just want to let it dry once it's where you want it to be. For the lips, I started by squeezing the blood all over my bottom lip, which was absolutely disgusting and totally would not recommend this. I thought it would fall down my neck and look super cool, but it didn't work out as I was expecting it to. So I instead wanted to darken things up because the blood was looking a little too light. So I went in with the same shadows as before, my black gel liner underneath the bottom lip, and just added more dimension there, and then went in again with more blood. And that's it, guys. That is it for the entire look. It's actually very easy to do, perfect for Halloween night, especially if you're trying to scare somebody or lots of people. Just don't forget your brains. See you guys next time.